I want to say Kal, Halal, Yeho, Bahashim Yehoshai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers and the highways and byways doing this work in all sincerity and in truth. Now this is the brother Yohala,
Zach.
right? And just going to do a quick lesson or sit down on topic Israel suffer, but them deserve it. You see me? In a street. You get me?
Yeah, we can start off with this quick precept. This is, and we can't wait to state the reason why all people is suffering here.
Yeah.
As the brother said, them truly deserve it, you see me?
Yep. Because at the end of the day, the Most High reach out to them, yo, and what them do, they spit under the Most High face, yo, them scoff at his prophets, the men of the Lord. You understand me? So them do deserve it. I mean, your father will give instruction as to how to live and how to govern your life, and you will take that as a joke, or you take it for granted. You understand me? So any plague or any mishaps reach you, you well deserve it. You hear them say, yo, if you can't hear hear boof. You get me?
Good. This is Isaiah 42, and verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. And
because at the end of the day, we get taken away from our heritage. Yo. Our heritage was stolen from us by the other nations, yo, mainly Esau. You understand me? Take our history and then take our culture, we take our lifestyle. Basically, we're nomads. You understand me? We don't have a resting place.
And they are all hid in prison houses.
Yeah, that's why you have most of them jailhouses here, or the prison here, have mostly Jake in it, yo. Whether it be Latin America, not Latin America, whether it be Latin them, you get me? The other tribes, or whether it be Jake. You understand me? We're mostly full of them prison houses, yo.
Yes.
You get me?
When like in America, them say they claim that we are minorities, which we are not.
We're not.
But we dominate in the prison houses, you see.
Exactly.
We're finding to like the Hispanics or the Latinos or so-called niggers, yeah. We are the true biblical Israelites, and we them lock up for some simple, stupid stuff,
stupid shit.
Each get jokes in our community, and when Jake smoke, we lock them up feet.
Yeah.
You see me, I set up some free law where contradict each other. And no matter what you do, you get incarcerated.
Yeah, when Esau go in one place and shoot up some people, them say, alright then, a man even say it one time. All him need to do, he just kill off some people, that's all him need to do, go in front of the court and cry. When he cry, then let him off, give him a 1 year or 2 year. And when a Jake, you get a life sentence, you see me, or something close to that.
Or Jake just basically have a dispute to the woman, you see me, there's a dispute and the scripture saying for medley and next man affair. And the judge give him 2 years, you know.
Yeah.
Just for a dispute to the woman.
Yeah.
He said, that's what he said, and they are all hid in prison houses. They are for a prey and none delivered, for a spoil and none restored. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for this time to come? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his way, neither were they obedient unto his law.
And that a clear cut. That elaborate the whole point, yo. You get me? The Lord did this unto us, yo. Give me the one that Samuel's say the Lord lifted up great low. Because the Lord do everything, yo. The only reason why the Lord did this to you because of disobey him laws, statutes and commandments. And we take him for granted, yo. Especially two-thirds not even comparing me. I watch a video this morning and the brother bring it up perfectly, yo. The Lord make we suffer now, so that when the time come when 2/3 I get them judgment one time, the Lord will look after us, yo. That are the men of the Lord. Because we know I try to keep the law, statutes and commandments and for the Lord way. You understand me? Mainly men of GMS, yo. You understand me? So it's a situation now where, yo, Israel fall off big time. And the Lord, even though the Lord I reach out to them, yo, and them scoff at him. To the men of the Lord. You get me?
Precept for back to point we just say. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, chapter 11, verse 31, main point verse 32. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged.
Precisely. Good precept, yo. You say, if you look within yourself and see the wrong way you do, yo, you turn, because the Lord say, yo, if Israel did turn from the wicked ways, yo, charity in the Chronicles. Charity to come down and deliver quick, yo. If we accept wrong and repent for what we do. The Lord will deliver already. You see me? I tell you.
Yeah. Now we're gonna finish this and then get it.
Go on.
It's, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world.
Exactly. So when we get judged, we're chasing from the Lord punish we. You understand me? But guess what? Whatever coming down on these people are gonna come swiftly, yo. This is why we'll go out there, we'll tell these people, say, yo, repent from your wicked ways, yo. But you're so stubborn, your head is up your ass, yo, you don't want to listen. Because if you say you're in paradise, are we living? You call this living? This ain't living, yo. We're in hell. Give me that.
This is 2 Chronicles chapter 7 and verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways,
repent,
then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
Precisely, yo. Precisely. That's like clear cut. Me not really have to go into that. Because the Lord had literally tell us, say, yo, if you literally just turn from your wicked ways, yo, the Lord will come and heal the land. The Lord will deliver us from this wicked system, yo. You understand me? Go on.
This is Jeremiah 6 verse 16. It's Jeremiah 6 verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths.
Ask for the old path,
where
yo.
is the good way, and walk therein. Ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
That's being stubborn. That's being. Give me someone says, you know, witchcraft or something like that too. That's the thing, you know.
I'm not sure exactly which one. Oh, it says translation is basically a sin unto witchcraft.
Yeah, well, this is
this is like Samuel tells
Samuel tells Saul. You get me? Because at the end of the day, when the Lord give you these commandments and so, well, read back that to me, and then you go for it.
Let me see. But they said, we will not hearken therein. Also I have set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they say, we will not hearken.
Not really from the top of them.
I'm sorry. Jeremiah 6 verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and just to show you what's current or what's modern, so to speak, is in the good way. Because right now they must do as thou will. A man have him choice basically to forget. You see me, woman of them choice are basically was granted privilege. They basically walk upon them and be wars and be disrespectful. You see me, these aren't so, yo. Basically people have the right to eat what they want, eat pork, shellfish, which are all abominable
and them find ways
dishes.
to justify it, because when they tell them say your pork wrong, them tell you say but chicken you can get worm from chicken, you can get worm from fish, don't. When they tell them say we don't have to eat pork because you have chickenoia or chickenosis, them try find ways to justify it, yo. That's being wicked, yo. You get me? And the Lord, just like the brother say, yo, modern doesn't mean it's better, because modern, the word modern, if you look it up, it just means current. It just means the current time we're living in. Doesn't mean it's a better time. You understand me? So even enough people say, so back then it's better than now, and I'm not lie.
It wasn't perfect here, but at least you never have such high level of wickedness. You never have
immorality. So much immorality.
Have, at least back in growing up in this country, faggotry was looked down on and people beat you and stone you for that. Yo. No, everybody see your friend. Everybody see, because we not see that. You see, but majority of people get accepted with it now.
The closet open, so they come out with it freely. You get me? They say, oh, you're stuck in the closet with that. You get me? Or you keep it in the closet. No, it's open. The closet open for everybody to pass and see. And see the folly and the wickedness in this system, yo. Well, you can give me no, read this, but then you can pull Habakkuk to say, the wickedness compares to righteousness.
Alright, this is 1 Samuel chapter 15 and verse 6. Let's start at 22. And Samuel said, the Lord has great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifice, and in obeying the voice of the Lord. Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fats of rams.
Clean cut. To obey is better than sacrifice, yo.
For rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft,
For
and
rebellion.
stubbornness
Read
is
that
a,
over. Read that part over.
For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he also reject thee from being king. And the same with Israel, yo.
Same with Israel
Because we are the governors of the church, so the
Right.
most reject, yo.
Right. So the most I reject us Israel for being kings and priests, yo. For rule the land. Now we're oppressed by the other nations.
He's a part of the curse. Him saying we are going to be
Exactly.
the tail and them are going to be the head.
Exactly. And we have to get the shit that comes out at the end, yo. We have to face the shit that come out at the end. Because we transgress the law, statutes and commandments of the Lord, yo.
Let's get a quick precept of that.
Yeah, man. Right?
Then,
And we don't feel no remorse or sorry for, well, you have the elect and the chosen set. Well, wake up to this, yo. But 2/3, that's why we 2/3 get them deserve it. We people are suffer, but them deserve it.
The form of punishment, and
Yeah.
the most beat them.
Yep. Right?
This is Daniel 9 verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us,
Yeah.
and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the
Yeah.
servant of Yahweh, because we have sinned against him.
Straight. Right? And we do repent just to mean sorry to feel sorry for. If you're sorry for what you do. But our people don't feel sorry for what them do. Them proud as hell. You understand me? Them things that what them do right. Sorry, it's like women oppress the men and men oppress other men. You get me? Right? And when you look, our people, yo, with society come to naught right now. Right now, you're not on morals again. You have a harlot walking in the street, feeling that she's something. Says she sleep with only 5 men in her life, which is a lie. And then thinks that she's important, yo. She screw off of the name. That's like the brother did give me a story where they say, yo, a woman in a theme scheme, every man sleep with her. Right? And then she move go on next community. And when she move go on next community, she find one youth and the youth treat her like a queen, which means whore. You get me? Treat her like a queen, yo. And she go on like she's a shit. And when the brother point her out, the man say, yo, you see that girl there? Yo, it's a mattress that, you know how much man sleep on it? You get me? And when they see her, she go on like she had a shit. Which she is. You understand me? And that's just the mentality of these people, yo. When people feel like there's something when they're nothing, yo, they don't humble themselves. You get me? And seek the face of the Lord, yo.
One the precept, brother. When you say Habakkuk 1 verse 4. For therefore the law is locked, and judgment do it never go forth.
Because they say the script, they say the laws that are pushed with this, a lot of these people get beheaded, yo. A lot of people lose their head, yo. Homosexual who walks are rampant. Them are dead. You get me? The law would hold in effect, and none of that folly wouldn't sit in such great dignity, yo. Continue.
Because in Israel, your majority of time when the Most High give a judgment, him said that others may look on and fear. You see me? So for example, like for instance, I have a rebellious son or a daughter, and him don't want to take talk from you, bring him to the elders of the city, or them still not take talk. Community stone them to death, yo. You see me? And others will look on now, for instance, me growing up as a youth, you see, yo, the whole community grabs money and stone them because they're not their parents. I'm gonna fear.
And believe you me, I know a nice thing. If you YouTube or Google a video of somebody gets stoned to death, yo, it shake you.
Gruesome.
Yeah, man, it shake you.
So if the law them here go for you, social high level of wickedness, and if you spot a wickedness, yo, you put it out as scripture says, so shall thou put evil from among you.
Right.
It says, for the wicked do it compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
That's why you'll have women's right movement. That's why you'll have men pick up for women that say, yo, yo, and the thing is, you say, yo, just gear in a woman that, you know have a mother, you know have a sister, you know have a brother, you know have an uncle, you know have a father. Men are put at such a low state now, and then when you look, society has reached to a point where you have homosexuals or thugs that get more rights than we, yo. Them have more say than we, yo. You understand me? Yo, this place is done. Go on, brother.
It is Isaiah 3 verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and Roman rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
Exactly. You get me?
And basically having woman ruling over us, yo, is a part of oppression.
Yep.
Because woman is void of judgment, yo, them have no understanding.
Yep.
And the most I state that, yo.
Yeah.
So if you have basically a person without understanding ruling over you, yo,
Yeah.
that's why scripture say what? Because lead to her, because them will lead down to folly. Scripture say after woman commit wickedness.
Yeah.
So if wicked are rule over you, yo,